Hobby from Survive and Thrive, and we are doing the fine dining edition today. We are examining emergency ration bars, and we're going to do some taste testing, and we're also going to look at their vitamin content and their proteins and sugars, and their nutritional information. So it should be interesting. Let's go take a look. What we're looking at first is the SOS food ration, the mainstay food ration, Mayday food ration, Daytrex, and we're also going to take a look at some of the Millennium bars. These bars really are made for short-term use. They're good for eating until you can find some real good food. They're good for get-home bags, you keep them in your car, or for bug-out bags. The reason these aren't good for extended use is there's not enough protein, and only one of these has really enough nutrition, vitamin value in it. They're all very high in sugar, and then diet fatigue will set in. That's where you get tired of eating the same thing meal after meal. That will definitely happen with these bars. Their flavors are, some of them are okay, but a lot of them just really aren't. And you'll get very tired of eating these for more than 3 or 4 days. All of these ration bars are Coast Guard approved for lifeboat use. They claim they are non-thirst provoking. I don't believe that. We tested these and we needed water. They are dry and kind of dusty. We did a video of this, part 2 of this, and you will see us constantly wiping our hands because they're dusty. They do have a 5-year shelf life, which means they could probably last 6 or 7 years, and they claim to be impervious to freezing temperatures and very hot temperatures. And I will say that is true. I did have a Daytrex bar in my car for 3 years, and I pulled it out and ate it, and it tasted the same as a brand new one. So I will say that statement is true, but these are definitely thirst-provoking. On the bars themselves is the nutrition information, and here is all of the information on those bars for the 400 calorie sections. If you want to pause this, that's fine. I'm going to move on to something a little more meaningful. First, I want to talk about the daily recommendation allowances. For maximum sugar, you should have between 25 and 38 grams of sugar a day. That's about a soda can. For protein, you should be having about 35 to 75 grams. Now, the reason for swings is, depending what doctor you talk to or what website, but these are just guidelines. And look here on this line there for sugars. The SOS bar comes in at 93 grams of sugar for 1,200 calories. Same with the Millennium bar on the far right. Now, the other guys in the middle are in the 30s and 40s. All of these are above the maximum recommended allowance, but the SOS bar and Millennium bar are twice or even 3 times more than that. The next line is the protein amounts. If you're trying to get 50, 75 grams, you're not going to get it with these. These don't make anywhere near the minimum, especially the mainstay bar. There's only 9 grams of protein, so low in protein. Then look at the vitamin lines. SOS has virtually no vitamins. The Mayday bar is very well fortified. And then Mainstay's got some, Daytrex not really, ER bar is pretty good, Millennium not too much there either. The prices here are what I paid for these bars on Amazon.com. It should be noted that prices will vary quite a bit on other websites. Quake Care, NitroPack, some of those places offer pretty good discounts if you buy volume. So I've seen the SOS bars down to $5 a piece. So they're all pretty much the same price. They're in the same general ballpark. We came up with this very scientific rating system going from bad to okay to good. Now, I'm not going to cover each one of these. You can look at them yourselves, but the Mayday bar looked the best. It was okay sugar, pretty good proteins, and a lot of vitamins. It seemed really good. The Mainstay bar, not so good. Daytrex bar was pretty good except for the vitamins. SOS bar, really high in sugars and no vitamins. But then we get down to the taste line, and that became rather important because, like I said, the Mayday bar looked really good. It stunk. It smelled like a jar of vitamins. One of our people said it was repulsive. The taste was almost non-existent. It was strange that you would make food that people couldn't eat. The Millennium bars also, their taste was similar to sawdust was the general feeling. The Mainstay bar, we weren't sure what taste it was. We couldn't discern a flavor. It just was there, which is very strange, again, for food. The SOS bar was very sweet. A couple of us liked it. One of us didn't because it was too sweet. And the Daytrex bar was actually not too bad either. And that brings us to our final score. The SOS came in first place with 2 of us, and the Daytrex bar came in first place with 1 of us. All of us decided the Daytrex bar was very edible. Coconut tastes pretty good. 1 of us thought the SOS was too sweet. The others were all just either terrible or no taste, and just we couldn't eat those for very long at all. We could definitely see ourselves eating the SOS and the Daytrex bar for 2 or 3 days, but really no longer than that. Please check out our part 2 of this video, where we have actual video of the taste testing and all of our comments. We also show opening the packages and what the products are like inside. So thank you very much.